Coming up on this edition of the show, we get the rundown on the city of Cambridge from Mayor Tom Orr. Ron Gombeda talks about upcoming Community Development Corporation projects, and Guernsey County Sheriff Jeff Paden talks about a plethora of topics. It's all ahead on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
And welcome to a brand new edition of Talk of the Town, coming to you as always from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. The question of the day is, cold enough for you? Woo, man, it is.
I'm leaving.
You have to deal with that all the time, don't you?
I'm telling you what, we woke up New Year and get your long johns out and get snowplow better went.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cambridge Mayor Tom Orr. Good to have you in.
Thank you for having us.
Let's just get right to it.
That's what you normally do.
You told me, I know. We don't waste time. We just go to it. You told me that 2017 was a huge year. Explain that.
Well, it just was. I mean, we just keep on finding different ways to get on to the next adventure. And whether we're paving streets or curbs, sidewalks, or planning for the future and working some agreements with some businesses out there to grow. Of course, that means roads and water and a lot of meeting backstage to financing and different things. And I can't go into every single one. You don't have enough time for all that. But town has really been rolling. Some new businesses opened up in the downtown. And we just came out of the holiday season. And of course, the light show and the Dickens and different activities. And it was good to see all the people going to the businesses and running around and seeing family and things and coming from out of town. That makes the mayor feel good when you see that.
Yeah, exactly right. And, there's a lot going on fourth quarter of the year, and then we start into the new year, and everybody's like, well, what's going to happen now? But how important is cooperation between departments, including you, to get things done?
Well, we think it's everything. My department heads are extension of myself, and they know that we're client servants, and taking care of the constituents, and there's a lot of needs out there, and a lot of wants, and then you have to separate some of those, and then just keep the ball moving, because if it's not moving, we're losing, and that's that's in anything. I think I brought that from small business. It's you got to keep moving.
You formulate a plan, you before the new year begins, you sit down, you put X amount of things on paper. Do you ever have a situation to where you check off everything that happens, or does it have to be flexible?
It just has to be flexible. We like to think we have enough money for this and that, but it's give and take. Sometimes we're ready and they're not. They being whatever the business prospect is at that time, or the group that's running that. I like to think, I had to learn this the hard way because I'm not a very patient person. If it's going fast in government, you're on a 2-year waiting list. If it's going slow, it could be anywhere from 3 to 6.
Wow.
And it's sad to say, but even with total focus in a lifetime, if you do 5 to 6 major projects, which I like to think I've done at least 2, and I've got 2 I'm sitting on right now, and I got 3 wants. It's terrible. I'll just tell you one of them right now. I want a YMCA swimming pool so bad on Claremont Avenue I can't see straight. And you're probably thinking, where'd that come from? But where'd that come from? That's what we do. That's what you do. You dream and think, and we've been doing the have-tos, and I think we're getting to the place where we need to do the quality of life thing that restabilizes what we've always thought we had.
Yeah.
I grew up in a generation that had X, Y, Z, and we lost a couple letters off the alphabet, and we're trying to get them back, and we're gaining it in some other areas.
Yeah.
But now, hang with me. Now, you're going to have a hard time following me on some of that, but them out there, they understand.
Okay, and I just blame it on age. I mean, that's just the way it is. But how do you? It takes dollars to do
right
X,
now,
Y, and Z.
my phone's ringing too. So
you need to take it.
No, it's just vibrating.
It might be important.
No, we'll get to it in a minute.
But it takes dollars, bottom line, to do X, Y, and Z. It takes dollars to do X. I mean, how do you procure all this? How do you procure the funds that you need? Are there places you can go?
We just have our normal taxes coming in. We figure where that goes, and we hope to create enough new to cover some new coming in. But in the big scheme of things, it's partnerships and staying within budget. It's multiple. It's really hard.
Yeah.
You set those goals. You sit down. What we do in my administration. We meet weekly in each division. That's what we do all week to referee where we are on that effort. and then we span out throughout the city, and they go to their groups and then report back in how things are going, and then try to keep pushing the agenda that way.
That's all you can do. I mean, that's all anybody can ask.
My job is to literally stay. I'm the head coach. I'm the cheerleader.
Yeah.
I'm the support system.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I need a little support, but it's just overall, I keep moving.
You mentioned, we're here to talk about 2018, the brand new year. We're just a sliver into it right now, but just your goals and plans, things you want to see accomplished. And you already mentioned the YMCA swimming pool.
Well, that's out there.
Okay.
I mean, that's just feel good. We need to support our school system. I think they're going to have some major efforts coming for it. As an administration, I want to hear what that is all about. I've been talking a lot with the superintendent, how we can package our efforts together to make sure that people locate here, and as we continue to property code, clean up neighborhoods. That's a big effort. We still have some very stubborn individuals out there or lack of individuals that'll show up and be responsible for X. Our police department is pushing hard, along with the county partnerships and state partnerships. We have got to continue to stand hard against drugs, which we are doing that. And now downtown here, the Cool Bean building, we're still sprinting as we speak. I think there was a closing last week. I don't know. Donna, was there? Anyone know? Closing hasn't happened yet? Okay. Well, hopefully we're going to be getting area agency moved in there. That's huge to have those.
Good.
But that's something that's supposed to happen this year.
Right. Okay. Unless
the roof caves in, which is possible sometimes. Meantime, we're going to move our police department out of the Justice Center down there. And I want people to understand that's not a bad thing. They need room. We need room. Our efforts together, and I see Sheriff Paden out in the audience, is as strong as it's ever been. And I'd like to think that's generational as much as anything.
Okay.
We all rode the bus and dealt with the same situation, so.
And unfortunately, we're out of time. I know you've got a lot more that you could say, but we're going to get you back on to finish this conversation.
Well, get me in one time before 4th of July.
Okay, we got it. We can do it. You're on the books right now.
Okay.
Cambridge Mayor Tom Orr, much success in the coming year.
Hey, we're going to need all the. Stay with us.
All right. Back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Bill Dixon finds and sells some unique items and hard-to-find local collectibles. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the Classic Difference. The Classic Difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the Classic Difference for yourself.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for watching Talk of the Town. Adam and I were just talking. We're coming up on year 5 in March.
5 in March. First week of
Where did the time go?
I don't know.
Wow. Hey, I'm talking with Director of the Cambridge Development Corporation, Ron Gombeda, is in the house today. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
We're that close to it, I can still say that. But
thank you. Happy New Year to you too, sir.
Let's just jump right into it. I mean, you're looking forward to 2018 this year. You probably have a lot of projects in the pipe. So where do we start with?
Well, every year we have a set amount of events that we put on, both to raise funds for the organization and to bring people to the county. But this year we're actually looking at some major projects that have been on my radar for some time, and I've actually over the years have acquired financing for it, got grants for the projects or whatnot. Like most things in the world of nonprofits, it takes time. You have to create a plan, you have to create a financial outlook, and then you have to go get it. So one of the big things that I'm most excited about is our Children's Museum in Byesville. We own a building in Byesville. Most people know it as the old Ramage Royal Blue, or the auction house. And I've looked at several different projects to put in that building over the years, and none of them just really fit or really took off the way I had anticipated. And I came up with this idea for the Children's Museum because my kids live with their mother in Lancaster. And there's...
By the way, as we're filming today, there's a birthday.
Yeah, my son turned 3 today. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
My daughter turned 6 on Valentine's Day.
And happy birthday to her coming up.
My birthday was on Christmas Eve.
And mine was on Christmas Day. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, thank you. And so I took them to this place called AHA. And it's kids run around, they get to interact with all types of learning interactive displays. And I sat there thinking to myself, why can't we have something like that? And that was about 2 years ago, and I've been slowly putting together this project. And just last month, I closed on some financing for this.
Great.
And I want to send a big thank you to Community Savings in Caldwell and Andrea Hurst. They were very instrumental in taking a look at this project and believing in this project and getting us the financing for it. So with that in mind, I'm about halfway to my goal of what I need to make this reality. I got $30,000. I need $60,000. But it's enough to get started and at least get the ball rolling and people can see that we're serious. So that's going to start in probably July of this year.
So what exactly is it going to be now?
It's a hands-on children's museum. So families can buy a membership for the year. We haven't got to the point of the pricing yet. But it'll be affordable. It'll be affordable for the people in this area. And it'll be a place for kids to go in the winter, to go run around, burn off some steam, but they also learn. There'll be like water tables and a bunch of different things that they can interact with and learn. But it'll be, and I hope to be, my goal is for it to be an economic driver for not just Byesville, but for Guernsey County. And
should be.
So that's on top of my priority list this year. Right below that is, I was fortunate enough to apply for and receive funding from the Ohio Public Works Commission, or as I call it, the OPWC, for improvements to the Great Guernsey Trail. It's about a $20,000 grant. My employees will provide and donate their labor, and we're going to put up new signage, new fencing, a dog park at Corduroy Road, observation decks at Cool Ridge,
that'll be neat.
Trash receptacles, just a lot of things to enhance the beauty of the trail and get more people out and use it. So that's going to start sometime when the weather allows, probably March, April, and we hope to be done by June, weather permitting. You know how these things go.
How far can you walk on the trail currently?
Well, you can go 7 miles.
7 miles?
Yeah, it was originally 6 miles paved, 1 mile unpaved. But thanks to a grant from the Ohio Department of Natural Resources and the Clean Ohio Trail Fund and the sponsorship of Zimmer Brothers, we were able to get a grant, thank you Zimmer Brothers, to pave that last mile of trail. So we just got it done. I got the signage up for that. We're going to have ribbon cutting on it. But that added a mile to the trail. So a lot of things in the last couple of years have really just took off, and we've got a lot done. And another big thing we're working on, every summer we have our summer youth program, and we partner with Jobs and Family Services, and what we do is we provide a work site, training site for individuals that are 14 and 15 and then 16 to 24.
Okay.
And they come in and they learn job skills. They learn how to turn a wrench, carpentry skills. And they also learn life management skills, financial management, basic first aid, CPR. And we have anywhere between 12 to 20 participants in that. So that'll start in June and go through August. So right now those are our 3 big projects this year, but we have a lot of other things we're looking at too.
You spend a lot of time writing grants, don't you?
I do.
I mean, that's where your funding comes from.
Yeah, this is the time of the year where I spend a lot of time in my office writing grants. I look back since I came on board to the CDC in 2015. I brought in almost $1 million worth of grants.
Wow, congratulations on that.
And and that's just me only focusing on it sometime. Now going forward, I'm hoping to bring a lot more into Guernsey County and the CDC for the betterment of our community. So,
for those who don't know what a grant is all about, what do they look for when you're writing a grant?
You got to tell a story. What do you want to do? So they look for what's going to have the most impact. Do you have a plan? Do you have the support of the community? And what is your long-term goal? And I always like to sit down and write a grant, and then I'll take it and hand it to somebody, whether it's one of my employees, my family members, or my girlfriend. I'll say, read this. Mm-hmm. Tell me what you think. Mm-hmm. And if they can read it and know what I want to do, it's a good grant.
It's a good
if they
grant.
ask questions, then I have to go back and redo it. So, but most granting agencies look for some type of impact on the community.
Are there a lot of places available for funding?
Yes and no. It depends on what you want to do. The key is find out what you want to do and then go see what funding is available.
Okay.
But you'd be shocked at how much grant dollars there are available for a variety of projects. The biggest thing is coming up with some type of match. Most grants will not give you 100% funding.
Sure.
You have to come up with some either with donation of labor or monetary donations. And then writing the grant, because they're not easy to do. Take a lot of time.
Okay, we've got less than a minute. Go back to the trail. I know, the plan is to continue to keep extending it out. Where does that stand?
Well, there is a group called Leatherwood Valley Trails,
sure,
and they are working to piece together the trail sections east of Salem Road. Mm-hmm. I'm actually in the process of acquiring a piece of property along Salem Road that has a historical importance that will help further that endeavor.
Trail's a great thing, and I know a lot of people utilize it, but as you said, you hope that a lot more people will utilize it.
Yeah, we just plowed it yesterday, and there were people out bicycling on it. So,
is that right?
I wouldn't do that, but they do.
Diehards. Got to give it to them. Me, I was under a blanket somewhere, probably. Well, we wish you much success in everything you're doing in the coming year. Ron Gombeda, Director of the Cambridge Development Corporation.
Thank you.
And we'll see you hopefully next month and get another update.
Absolutely.
All right. Back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services.
The Old Country Loft features country curtains in stock or order that special design to customize your decor. You can also pick out braided or decorative woven rug from her large selection in stock. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
Hey, welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're coming to you as always from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. And we have to say thank you to U.S. Bank because this is a great place to film, you know?
It is.
It's a perfect place to film. We have a lot of comments on the background, and we always get a lot of comments when we have him on, you know? Guernsey County Sheriff Jeff Paden. Oh, positive.
Well,
they're through the roof, man.
Well,
you're a ratings cat.
Okay, my head's getting big. Bring me back down.
How are you?
I can't complain. You?
Good holidays?
Oh, absolutely. Great.
Yeah, they
great
were.
to be a friend.
They came and they're gone, and we're back to life now.
Exactly,
you know?
another year.
But how was 2017 for the Sheriff's Department?
2017, I think, was a really great year. And the reason why it was a really good year is because of my staff. I mean, everything from my captain down to my deputies, to my jail staff, to my dispatchers, my support staff, my secretary, Debbie. It's just because of them that we are running really efficient down there at the Sheriff's Office.
That is great, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You almost have to be that way to have a successful law enforcement.
Oh, they make me look good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think our Sheriff's Office is doing a great job, and that's my opinion. Hopefully everybody else does too.
Well, especially when you consider, you know, the number of people you have in the vast area that you have to cover. I mean, that's a monumental task.
And the staff wear a lot of hats. I mean, you go out as a deputy, you're wearing a tremendous amount of hats, and they have extra tasks that they have to do, not just their work job, but extra tasks.
Okay. Where do you want to start?
Well, let me start with what's coming up for this year.
Sure.
Normally, you know, we have the Quaker City Festival, which starts off everything, and then you go to Jurassic, which is a huge event, and it runs very well. Mark and the gang out there, along with our guys, we do a great job with the Jurassic. We keep it at a good pace, and then the fair. Then we ran going into the fair. I would really like to talk a little bit about the 911 center that's coming up.
Sure, because that's a big thing right now.
Oh, it's huge, and thank you to everyone for passing it, and thank you for the people who helped me pass it. We went to Delaware County, and they have a great 911 center. They have 15 dispatchers, so we're not that big.
Wow.
Yes, and we got a lot of great ideas from them as far as the stations and our next-gen operations. We'll have 2 dispatch centers and then a third in case we ever need to go over to a third station. But our construction is going to be underway here soon.
Where will the construction be?
It's going to be in the same place it is now.
Same place?
We're going to have to move our current dispatch center out of there into another room, and along with Cambridge Dispatch until they get to their new building. And then we'll start construction. It's a big process. It's a long process.
Sure.
But we are going to start within the next couple of weeks as far as bidding out projects. And hiring phase, it's not going to be until about June. But we will start phasing in everything when we hope to be fully operational by September.
Remind the voters exactly what this is going to do.
This is the next-gen system, where when you call in 911, of course, it has mapping, it has the coordinates where you're at to get to you quicker. Also, it's going to have texting if you're somewhere where you need to text. If you're in a house where somebody breaks in and you can't talk on the phone, you can actually text 911. It's also going to have eventually pictures that we can get through 911 system also. But the most important thing, one of the most important things I think is the communication aspect that we're going to have with all the other fire departments. The fire departments just got a grant for Mark's radios.
Oh, great.
It was like a $500,000 grant.
Great.
Along with that, with what we're going to do at our center, the communication should be second to none, which hasn't been like that ever. So, I mean, it's a lot of exciting things with the dispatch center, and the service that people are going to get is going to be tremendous.
Wow. And I know everybody's excited about it. You know, voters voted it in,
yes.
Put the money out there for it, and it's a much needed thing.
Well, it's much needed, and I'm going to keep it. If you go to our Facebook site, it's going to be updates constantly on Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The other thing that people are interested in are the drug things that are going on, the drug problems, the drug work, what you guys are doing.
Yes, we have joined a task force. It's Code Task Force. It's a task force with other counties. But right here locally, we're working with Cambridge Police Department, State Highway Patrol, Byesville, and we're working together. All of us are sharing information, which is tremendous because we're not, reinventing the wheel. We're all on the same page as what we're going to bust next. For instance, we had 3 houses that we hit last night, and about 15 people in jail because of that. I do want to talk about a trend that's happening is the fentanyl. The fentanyl is the thing that's killing everyone.
Now, what is fentanyl for those who don't know?
It's a drug, and we have a doctor here, so she can, when she gets on here, she can describe it a little bit more. But in layman's terms, it's a drug to enhance heroin or to make it last longer, like stepping on it. And it's a very potent, powerful drug. A pencil tip of fentanyl can kill you.
Wow.
Yeah, so the cartels and stuff are losing money now on marijuana.
Because of the legalization.
Because of the legalization, which I'm not for. I don't mind the oils and stuff like that for seizures and medical reasons, but I don't like the other because I think it brings bad things. But the fentanyl is being laced on everything now, because if you're losing money on one product, you got to try to stretch the other product. So marijuana is, everybody thinks it's okay and it's easy to do and it's the gateway drug, but now they're lacing it with fentanyl to get you hooked on fentanyl. So you keep on going back to that dealer. Now you're not just smoking marijuana, but now you're on fentanyl, heroin, meth, whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I just want to warn everybody, you got to watch. You got to watch. I mean, the kids that are out there smoking marijuana, it's not good. The dabs aren't good. It's going to eventually lead to something more and something that might eventually kill you.
And believe from experience, it's true. I'll just tell you that.
Yes, and it's just, the drugs out there is just getting more and more and more. I could go in more of what we busted the other day, but I don't want to show my hand on that, but it's bad stuff.
And we've got less than a minute. People need to understand that these drugs that are coming in, it's set up like a corporation. I mean, it's not your mom and pop deal. There's corporations behind this. That's the infrastructure they have.
Absolutely. And, they don't care who they're selling it to.
No.
They don't care if they're selling it to a child or a teenager. They just want their money. And they don't care what happens to you as long as they're selling that product. So there's a bunch of ins and outs on this with Bitcoins and stuff. We have to evolve with what's going on also.
Well, I know that, you have your hands full, the department has their hands full, but you guys are doing a great job.
Well, we're not going to have it in our county, and we're going to keep on hammering it out.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. Sheriff Jeff Paden, thank you so much. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
All right, back to wrap it up right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys to teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services.
That's going to do it for this edition of Talk of the Town. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to our guests, Mayor Tom Orr, Ron Gombeda, and Sheriff Jeff Paden. Hey, all the technical issues have been resolved. What's that mean to you? It means you can once again watch Talk of the Town on Spectrum TV2 the way it should be.
That's right.
Watch TV2 on Channel 2. Okay? And you can also catch the show on YRP TV on YouTube. So several ways to watch it. For producer director Adam Green, I'm Perry Veronich, and we will see you next time on Talk of the Town.
U.S. Bank is the fifth largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.